Yo, what's up, y'all? I'm Jon Freeman, better known to you as the people's rapper Jon Connor, and I'm making this video right here as a way to show my love, gratitude, and appreciation to all of my loyal fans and supporters that have rolled with me throughout my crazy journey in the music business. I don't care if you got turned on to me from day one back in 2005 when I made The Calling Part 1 and I was out there passing out CDs and taking Greyhound bus trips trying to get y'all to listen to my music. I don't care if it was 2014, 2015 when I signed to Aftermath and Dr. Dre and got a chance to do my thing on the Compton album, or the 2014 Freshman cover. Whatever, however you got turned on to me and my music and made you rock with what I do and tell somebody else about it, I am grateful, I am thankful, and I'm appreciative. But I don't just want to talk about it through this video and say thank you through the video. I want to say thank you through the music, through giving y'all my art, because that's what I do. So I'm gonna tell y'all how, through this plan that I got. So I created my independent label, All Varsity Music Group, right? So that means I have the ability, the freedom, the creativity to do whatever the f I want to do. And whatever the f I want to do is exactly what we gonna do for y'all, the people, for the fans, for the supporters. That's how we gonna say thank you. Flint, Michigan has a growing and diverse music scene right now, right? And we want to continue to shed light on the artists from Flint, Michigan, but we want to do it in our own way by giving you artists that are telling Flint's story in a way that you've never heard it before. From me and the likes of Gabbana and other artists, y'all gonna enjoy it, trust me. But we got a lot of ground to cover, y'all, so let's get started. Now for y'all that's been following my journey and following my career, y'all are very familiar with the Best in the World series of mixtapes. It's when I take one hip hop artist that I feel like is a legend or that I came up listening to and rocking with, I go through their catalog and reinvent and reimagine their music in my own unique way. It's my way of paying homage to the legends and also reminding the fan base of people that are turned on to my music what inspired me to do what I do. So Best in the World, the end tape, I take Nas's catalog, I go through it, and I give you my take on some of Nas's classic material. Best in the World, the end tape, first thing from phase 1. Following Best in the World, the end tape, is my follow-up to SOS Part 1, SOS Part 2. Y'all know how we do. I drop mixtapes to get y'all prepared for the all-original material. SOS Part 2, The Road to Legendary. These SOS projects serve as kind of like my musical documentary of my life and my growth as a human and as an artist. The cool part about SOS 2 is due to that 5-year absence where y'all was yearning for consistency, I felt like it was necessary to come with a docu-series, to come with something that tells you the story of where I've been, where I went, and where I plan on going in the future. So SOS 2, The Road to Legendary is accompanied by a docu-series that's 5 parts long called The Road to Legendary, where we go behind the scenes and you can see the first time that I actually rapped for Dr. Dre. You can see me battling in the hallways when I was back in high school, yeah. You can see everything that I went through that led to this point right now. So The Road to Legendary is just catching you up on my journey and explaining things and giving you the answers to questions that you might have had about me, my journey, my career, and anything Jon Connor, told by me and all of the people that lived it with me, such as Draymond Green, Chris Webber, Mateen Cleaves, DJ Paul of 3-6 Mafia, narrated by my brother, the legendary Royce the 5'9". I feel like it's something that y'all gonna enjoy, and hopefully it answers all the questions that you might have about me, my career, my journey, and where I see myself going in the future. One of the things that I'm most excited for about phase 1 of this AVMG rollout is the re-release of my entire back catalog. You know, all of the music that I was coming out with through my underground years. So if you did get turned on to me back in 2005, you know all about The Calling Part 1, The Calling Part 2, Season 1, Season 2, While You Were Sleeping. All of these things that up until this point you could only get on certain specific websites. Well, now we're gonna make it to where you can enjoy all of that music on all streaming platforms. I want to make sure that while you watching the Road to Legendary docu-series, you able to hear the soundtrack, the music that created those times and experiences that I was going through. So now you'll be able to have the music that accompanies the journey while you wait for SOS Part 2. So I hope y'all enjoy the old content just as much as y'all enjoy the new content. And for y'all that's been waiting for it, now you can easily get it. It's easily accessible, and it's here for you to enjoy. Up next on the All Varsity Music Group 2021-2022 rollout is something I'm especially excited for. Cabana, Moonwater. Now, y'all might have been first introduced to Cabana on SOS Part 1 through Words to My Younger Self, or the Cypher, or him killing that hook on I Know. But now this is a full-length project that's all about Cabana. Cabana is an old soul that has a very young vibe about himself, and he puts it together in a way where you can appreciate the art, the music, the message, and the diversity and uniqueness of who Cabana is as an artist. Another thing that most people ask me is, Jon Connor, why don't you produce more? Well, I'm thanking Cabana for allowing me to produce over 90% of Moonwater. So y'all not only get introduced to another Flint artist that's coming with a unique perspective, but y'all also get a full album full of Jon Connor production for those of y'all that said y'all miss hearing my production. Cabana, Moonwater. Man, he gonna take y'all up to the sky, through the moon, the stars, the quasars, back to the north side of Flint, and back again. So I hope y'all ready for the ride. All Varsity Music Group, we stamp nothing but the best. And Cabana continues on the tradition of All Varsity Music Group by having something to say in his music and setting himself apart from the rest by not following trends and doing what he feels in his heart. Cabana, Moonwater, it's up next. Continuing on, the next project is War, a collaboration project between me and Swerve City Podcast on Montezzi. Now, if you've been a fan of my music for any period of time, you know my affection and my love for pro wrestling, right? It's always some type of metaphor or me putting some type of wrestling related bar into my music. Well, this project with me and Montezzi is a culmination of all of that, where we take our love for hip hop and our love for pro wrestling and put it together with song concepts where we pay homage to some of our favorite pro wrestlers, or even talk about our favorite pro wrestlers from their perspective, like Bray Wyatt, like Charlotte Flair, like Big E. So if you're a fan of wrestling and a fan of hip hop, you're gonna enjoy this project. Jon Connor and Montezzi, War, it's on the way. Next up, 24, a collaboration project between me and the legendary KLC of Beats by the Pound. As you'll learn in the Road to Legendary docuseries, KLC was the producer that made me want to pick up a pen and write rhymes in the first place. So now, 24 years later, after I wrote my first rhyme back in 1997, me and KLC have come together to give y'all this collab project that hopefully y'all will enjoy. You know, it takes what I do as a lyricist, and it takes the sound that he made famous, you know, giving you them joints like Move Bitch, Down for My Niggas, you know what I'm saying? All of those joints, make them say It takes those things and put them together like gumbo, and I know y'all gonna love it. It's gonna be food for the soul and food for the brain. I hope y'all enjoy it. 24, Jon Connor, KLC. Stark Parker, another collaboration project. This time is with me and my little brother Cabana. This is based off of the relationship between the Avengers, Tony Stark and Peter Parker, which is how we kind of view our relationship, and it plays out through the music, right? So this is gonna be a musical thrill ride that's gonna live up to the two names that inspired it. Jon Connor and Cabana, Stark Parker. Jon Connor presents. Now this is one I'm super geeked about, right? Because even at this point in my career, it's people that still don't know that I'm a producer as well. So Jon Connor Presents is an opportunity for me to make a whole bunch of beats, compose music, and get a bunch of artists that I think are talented as shit and just good people and cool as shit. Get them to collaborate with me and each other, all for your listening enjoyment. So Jon Connor Presents is on the way. So in conclusion, y'all, the AVM rollout is my personal thank you letter to all of my fans and supporters that have rolled for me and stayed consistent with me throughout the years, no matter what. Even in the times where y'all was like, man, where did Jon Connor go? I need some more Jon Connor music. We need and miss that consistency. Well, now we about to give you that consistency, and it ain't never turning off again. So I just want to say thank y'all. I appreciate y'all, and y'all get ready for the ride. So y'all know what it is. It's AVM 2E in stadiums. Yes, sir. So y'all just get ready. The storm ain't coming no more. The storm is here. All Varsity Music Group. Y'all enjoy all of this music and all this content. Peace.
Varsity Music Group, the recognized symbol of excellence in modern music.